Blue Moon Basement. Hey guys, it's HMK once again, and I'm here bringing to you a very special, intimate video. And I've been actually drinking because one of my homeboys came back from the Navy in order to join us for Florida SuperCon, which I will be at this weekend, but I mean, that's digression enough. But they left me with a couple of drinks, and I still have to, finish those drinks. But anyways, I wanted to talk a little bit about Breath of the Wild, the latest Zelda game, the latest greatest Zelda game. Honestly, the biggest and the baddest and the best Zelda game we're probably gonna get for years to come. One of the best video games. And I truly do believe that after playing at E3, it gets me giddy. And all this crap, I'm so ready for this game. And, I want to present this video to you in another sense when I wasn't drinking, but I feel that, now that I'm drinking, this could be like the fucking alcohol talking or something, but I feel that, this is the best opportunity because the sober part of me thinks that once people are drunk, or at least when I'm drunk, I can truly convey all of the pure raw emotions that I'm feeling about a certain thing to you guys, and I truly want to bring this video to you guys like unedited and pure and raw. And what the video is truly about is the sadness, the tragedy, and what really fucking gets to me. And I'm really starting to feel it right now, oh god, about Breath of the Wild. I'm ecstatic for this game. It really has nothing to do with like the happiness or sadness that we're finally getting this game. I've been through Zelda delays before, so I'm not gonna be like a fucking emotional wreck when it's like, oh god, we're finally getting the game after waiting so long. No, it's not. It's not one of those videos. It's not about that. I've waited through the delays when it came to Ocarina of Time. I waited through the delays of Twilight Princess. I've waited through the delays of Skyward Sword. So I mean, it's like it's all good. I've run with the punches and a lot of good jazz. But we're truly getting Breath of the Wild next year in 2017. What the thing that really troubles me emotionally about this game? You're probably gonna see that a lot in the video, so get used to it. What truly gets to me about Breath of the Wild, and I've said this time and time again to my friends, to the people I've talked to, but I never truly conveyed it on YouTube. And the thing about Breath of the Wild that it's so tragic, that gets me sad, that really tugs on my emotional strings, is that Hyrule is in ruin. It's a fucking mess. It's gone. It's torn to pieces. You can ask anyone, if you guys kept up with my channel or any other channel that deals on Zelda, we've theorized so much about how Hyrule can work in this game. The economy, the religion, how it works with towns and shops and people and districts and all stuff. And we were truly waiting for an interconnected game when it comes to the town along, via Majora's Mask. But now, at the reveal of Breath of the Wild, I was truly ecstatic. But when I found out that my kingdom, the kingdom of Hyrule that we've grown up with, is gone, it's turned to ruin, it's destroyed, and now we have to find out what happened to our poor beloved kingdom, something that we've grown up with over the years of Zelda, 30 fucking years of Zelda, and now we have to find out what happened. I feel that this is an amazing story choice. No, don't get me wrong. I'm not like pissed off at the story. I'm just so fucking sad about it. And for people who are saying, oh, but the Wind Waker Hyrule sunk and stuff. But I mean, like, the thing about Wind Waker is that, and the thing about the downfall timeline is, every time we go into the game, the damage has already been done and has been shielded from our eyes. Like Wind Waker, Hyrule is already sunk. It's below the water. We're in this new world. We're in the Great Sea, and in the Great Sea, we still find happiness, and we still find characters that we fall in love with all over again. And that's different. In the Downfall timeline, we approach each world, and the thing about the Downfall time, we're the first Zelda game that we played is The Legend of Zelda, and according to the Downfall timeline, it's already in a rut. It's already a shadow of a kingdom than what it used to be, and then we get a glimpse of what it used to be in A Link to the Past a few years later. So that's a different situation. In Breath of the Wild, we are dropped in this world. Link has been sleeping for 100 fucking years. And we've been dropped in this world where we don't know what happened. But all we do know, as us gamers that have played Zelda games up until this point, all we do know is the kingdom that we know. We see the landmarks that we've grown up with. We see the Temple of Time. We see Hyrule Castle. We see the mountains. We see the grand pasture of Hyrule Field turn to shit. And it's heartbreaking. It really is heartbreaking. Like every time I see the trailer with the music and what's happened and the rust and the destruction and the breaking down temples and landmarks, it truly tugs at my heartstrings. It truly gets me sad. It gets me. It's so fucking tragic, you guys. Like it's something that sometimes when I think about it, it brings a tear to my eye. Like it might not happen right now because I mean, like I'm a mess. I'm lit, and I guess like the sober part of me is trying to hold back the emotion that I'm trying to let out with the drunk side, but that's totally something about me, and then that's something that I really want to get that intimate side of HMK towards you guys, for you guys to understand where I'm coming from, and just to see that when I played the demo, Link, you were so fucking alone, and that theme of loneliness was pervading in the back of my head, in the back of many players' heads, when every time we play a Zelda game, we expect like a world teeming with life, a world teeming with people we know, figures we recognize, themes that we've come to know and love throughout the Legend of Zelda. Hyrule Kingdom, like as a whole, is all gone. I want to know what fucking happened. I know Ganon was behind this. I know Calamity Ganon was behind all this shit. But I really want to see how this happened. How the once proud kingdom of Hyrule was turned to dust over the span of 100 years. It's mind-boggling, and I say this time and time, but it's tragic. Like, The Legend of Zelda is my favorite series of all time when it comes to gaming. And I don't hate the developers. I don't hate Miyamoto. I don't hate Aonuma for taking this approach. The fact that the story is pushed towards you going out and exploring the world of Hyrule, or what once was Hyrule, and trying to figure out what happened while you were asleep, how the world that you knew got destroyed, is genius when it comes to progression of the story at your own pace. But at what fucking cost? Like, it's terrible. The story that you're in is truly a terrible subject. It's not terrible in terms of storytelling, it's just terrible as in what we've come to know and love is just torn apart in front of us, and now nature and evil and monsters have taken over. I really want to see what the villages are like and how they're coming across, because if it's any indicator from the Zelda E3 2014 trailer, we see farmers around a couple of houses, if not one house, and it looks like they're just trying to get by until a fucking guardian just blows their shit up. And I know that Ganon is behind this, and I know that he probably more than likely used the Guardians in order to wreck this place. But, God, I know from the bottom of my heart when I truly play this game when it comes out, whenever it comes out, that I'm going to shed a tear almost every time I see a landmark that I recognize from all of the Zelda games that I've been in the past. And I see the Temple of Time in ruin. What if I come across Kokiri Forest and it's burned to the ground? What if I come across the Zora's Domain and it's truly dried up, not frozen or any shit like that? We go to Death Mountain and it's a fiery wasteland where the Gorons couldn't even fucking survive in that shit. The Gerudo Desert probably is overrun with monsters and camps by bokoblins that now own that shit. Hyrule in this game in Breath of the Wild is truly on the brink of disaster, if not already past that point. And I want to know what happened, because like at this point, it's like a lot of people want to be hopeful about this, but I really don't think there's any way to turn back the clock or restore Hyrule by the end of Breath of the Wild. All you're gonna do is beat Ganon, the Calamity Ganon, and stop him from doing even more damage. And that's gonna be it. You'll save the kingdom. Maybe over the span of another 100 years or couple hundred years, the kingdom can rebuild and be reborn. But that's it, you guys. It's done. And it's heartbreaking. I'm sorry if this is not a video that you're used to when it comes to my channel, but I really want to get that point across from one hardcore Zelda fans to all you others. Like, Christ, it's a genius way of storytelling, but at a cost. And that's all I gotta say about that. Breath of the Wild is looking to be the most saddest Zelda game of all time. Leagues in front of Majora's Mask. Say what you will, but it's true. From what we've seen, and that's all it took. I want to know what you guys think about the story. Till next time. Cheers. Salud. I've been HMK. I'll check you guys later.